The best gadget to take with you when you're flying just got even better. If you're a fan of flying but hate dealing with wired headphones for in-flight entertainment, then 12 South has the perfect fix. The AirFly SE. If the AirFly Pro was too pricey for you, this is the best budget-friendly option that also addresses some of the AirFly Pro's drawbacks. So join me as I go over the AirFly SE's key features, how it's different from the Pro version, and why it'll work great for your travels, all for a fraction of the cost of the Pro version. I flew from New Zealand to the UK with my AirPods Pro and the AirFly SE. I didn't have to charge that AirFly SE at all, it lasted the whole way. Thanks to 12 South for reaching out and sending me an SE version to try out, which I'm going to try out compared to that Pro version. Now I've lost count of the number of times I've stood up on a flight and got smacked by the headphone wire because I forgot to unplug it. And sometimes in particular seating arrangements, you have to do finger contortions to hold the headphone plug in the right place just to get the headphone jack to produce any usable sound. It's just so tiresome. Now 12 South has been in the wireless Bluetooth dongle market for flyers for a while. You can already get your hands on the AirFly Duo, yep, 2 connections at once, or AirFly Pro, also 2 connections at once, and it adds the option to stream from your phone or other device to an aux in, pretty useful for stereo systems. But once I gave the new AirFly a shot, it's the SE model on some sites, I definitely choose this cheaper, simpler solution. Here's why the 12 South AirFly SE is a must-have for frequent flyers. This is the cheapest model in the range, going for just $34.99. You can grab it on Amazon or wherever else you prefer, and actually it's a no-brainer to buy at that price. The best thing about this new version of the AirFly is how ridiculously easy it is to use. There's an on-off toggle on the side, next to which there's a button to connect any nearby Bluetooth device. My Generation 1 AirPods Pro paired with the AirFly in just a few seconds. Then you just plug the stereo 3.5mm jack into the audio out port of your in-flight system and you're good to go. At least it was on Air New Zealand's leased Boeing 777 and United 787 Dreamliner, which I took recently, which both have modern systems. You have the option to adjust the volume on the device or through the in-flight system with this AirFly SE, so volume really isn't a problem. I like how the AirFly has a short wire that's only a few centimeters long to give it some space from the 3.5mm jack and port. I've seen some other products that had the jack or sometimes multiple jacks sticking out of the product itself, which can be a pain to connect in certain situations. Not such a problem with the AirFly SE. You'll also find an LED indicator for notifications. To check battery life, just double tap the volume up button or mute by double tapping the volume down button. Now I like this idea, but it can be a bit fiddly and overcomplicated to remember what LED combination and button means what you're trying to do. It's not perfect, but it's something. You'll likely need to refer to the quick start card again, which I keep in the little carry case that comes with the AirFly, along with that USB-C charging cable. Now the sheer simplicity of the AirFly SE system really puts this above the Pro version for me. It also fixes a couple of the things about the older Pro model. First, the on-off switch is great. With the Pro, you had to long press the button on the front, and there's no auto off setting, so you could end up draining your battery entirely between flights if you didn't make sure you turned it off manually. Now the same goes for the SE version, but the physical switch makes turning it off easier. And secondly, the volume control buttons are a welcome addition to this missing functionality on the Pro version. Now the AirFly SE shouldn't be considered as a cut down version of the Pro. Well, I mean it is, but I think of it as giving you exactly what you need to cut the wire whilst using your favorite Bluetooth headphones and no more, assuming the single 3.5mm jack will work with the plane systems which you fly on. You might want to take a double jack converter with you too if you're flying on airlines you're not used to. The AirFly SE is now the must-have in-flight entertainment connector that's a fixture in my travel bag that I won't leave home without ahead of a long-haul flight. And it's so easy to share with family members too, or to buy more than one at its low cost price point. But if you've already got an AirFly Pro, it's probably not worth trading across, and less volume control on the actual device is something that means a lot to you. Check out my long-term review of the AirFly Pro if you think that streaming from your device to a stereo system is something you'd like, as well as that in-flight entertainment functionality. I'll see you there.